NFL training camps are getting underway this week, so of course it is time to talk Super Bowl. The defending champion Patriots and the Chiefs have the best odds to hold the trophy in February, according to Westgate. They're followed by the Saints and last year's NFC champs, the Rams. So guys, here is how this thing works. You do have the right to change your picks before the season.
Which means
right now,
somebody across the table will change 17 times. But go ahead,
Mike.
Yep.
Possibly. We've seen that before. But Shannon, right now, Super Bowl prediction.
Eagle Chiefs, you go. That's how convinced I am right there. Because a healthy Carson Wentz, D-Jack on the outside, ooh, I like the addition of Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard. They loaded. They are loaded defensively. They get Malik Jackson, Darby Kump. NFC East is going to be a breeze.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Like a nice fall, nice fall evening in Malibu. The wind blowing across the Skip. That's how easy it's going to be in the NFC East. Home field throughout to the Super Bowl they go in the AFC. How can you not like my homeboy? Oh, that offense is back. Tyreek, they got Hartman, another 4-3 guy, Sammy Watkins, Travis Kelce. And then they added Frank Clark and Tyron Honey Badger.
It's over? That's it?
Thanksgiving, like my grandma used to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. By noon, Barney Porter had that bird on the table.
Really?
It's done.
So your bird's already on the table right now?
Done.
And you're done.
It's time to eat.
Yeah.
I could have predicted those teams from you. But Skip?
Chalk.
I get accused of loving hard on the show.
You do.
But I love right, and you love hard wrong. That's what happens. You are just being stubborn to a fault. You are trying to hang in with two quarterbacks that you love, and one you got a shot at because I'll give you this. The Kansas City Chiefs are co-favorites with Tom Brady and company at 6-1. But And I'll give you this, the Eagles are hanging in there at 14-1. They're tied with the Bears, Packers, and Colts at 14-1. So you're kind of middle of the pack there. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
But here's my issue with your Eagles pick. You realize that you are betting your bird over there on a quarterback who has never played a single playoff down, and you say he's going to get that team to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
You are betting on an injury-prone quarterback. Is that overstated? Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say.
He's very injury-prone.
Yes.
Who just got the most guaranteed money in the whole National Football League, $108 million. And the same quarterback who now has to work without a net for the first time in his career in Philadelphia, which is a tough football town. In fact, I can make the case it's the toughest football town. It could be the toughest sports town, but definitely when it comes to the Eagles, they are quick to turn and quick to boo. And when you have had the magic man, Nick Foles, 2 years ago, torch your Vikings, and then torch my Patriots in the Super Bowl, and then the Magic Man last year went to Chicago and won a playoff game and should have won a playoff game in New Orleans if a pass hadn't been dropped by your favorite receiver, right? So that guy is in Jacksonville now.
Okay. Let's see what Jacksonville does.
Okay, well, let's see. But the Magic Man was magic. Maybe it was the connection with the coach. Maybe it was the situation. Maybe it was the locker room who loved him, Chris Long built a shrine to him in the locker room. And I'm going to remind you one more time, there was an expose mid-offseason that hit in the Philly Voice that questioned gravely the leadership qualities in one Carson Wentz. Huh?
You wrote it.
I did not. I read it, but
No, you wrote it.
I read it out loud on this show.
Trying to sow dissension.
Okay. Well, you like it now? You trust it now? And I warned you yesterday. I love Deshaun Jackson as a guy, but he's getting a little up there in age. And in his career, he is now 6-10 versus Dallas, and he's lost his last 5 games to Dallas. And he's going to reinvent the Philly offense.
Well, here's the thing, Skip. I mean, he lost one of those games last year with Tampa, and then he was with Washington. So that's where losses come from. When he was with the Eagles, he's doing work. So, yeah, he can still run, gonna take the top off and let Zach Ertz, Goddard, and Alshon do what they do.
Okay. So, now, my other question to you is, how exactly is Patrick Mahomes going to win the AFC Championship game in Foxborough,
Because
Massachusetts.
they won't be there.
And how do you figure it won't be there?
Because, you know, Skip, he's only going to get better as a sophomore. You know, normally you have a slump.
Well, I was just going to say, is it possible the NFL will start to figure out my homeboy? That's a big question mark.
He can write that math problem so difficult, Einstein couldn't figure it out.
Okay. So you have agreed with me that New England is playing in the easiest division still this year, right?
In the history of...
Okay, so you say in the history of football, it's the easiest division.
Yes.
Well, does that mean you get 6 pretty easy dubs?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So that adds up pretty fast. That's 6. Okay? Now what's going to happen? Is it possible that my Patriots are going to get the 13 wins?
Brian Flores will steal one to Miami because he knows them. He'll steal one. Miami will steal one.
Okay, remember, they this time get to play the Dolphins in week 2 instead of week 14.
That's a bullshit.
Okay, well, I'm just warning you, so I don't think Brian Flores is going to steal week 2.
He will steal one.
Okay.
He'll steal it. He gonna
Okay,
get that
so is
one.
he
It'll be nice and hot.
going to steal one in Foxborough
No, it'll
later?
be nice and hot. He'll get this
They play the last game of the year in Foxborough, and maybe he'll steal it because the Patriots won't have to play anybody because they will already clinch home field advantage.
That ain't Coach Belichick no more.
Okay, well, I'm just warning you. I'm being arch conservative here. I'm actually looking at the glass as half empty for the Patriots, and I have them winning 13 games, going 13-3, and I'm sorry, but even the losses, I'm doing this. I'm saying they're going to lose their opener to the Steelers because I think the Steelers are going to bounce back with a vengeance post AB and post Le'Veon.
Right.
So I'm even saying that Patriots will lose the opener, then they will lose at the Ravens on a Sunday night. The opener's on Sunday night. And then I have them losing on a Sunday night at the Texans just because Deshaun seems to play well against Brady. So those are my 3. And if you can show me other games they're going to lose, you're way ahead of me.
Well, as long as if there's one game on this schedule, as long as they don't lose, I'll be happy. And you know what game that is.
Cowboys. Well, I got them beating the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my Super Bowl prediction, and I've been steadfast in this the whole offseason. I believe that the Cowboys will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. But I'm being objective about my Dallas Cowboys, and I'm saying they will lose to Tom Brady on the biggest stage in the sport.
Well, I object.
Yep. Okay. I have New England over Dallas in the Super Bowl. Would that not make the people at Fox here happy? We got the Super Bowl on. I think that would be a big number, right? Big ratings.
I'm in.
Oh, would you go to the game?
I think I would be at the
No.
We're going to be there all week anyway.
You got to come home. You always come home. You don't stay for the game. You leave.
You might stay for that one.
I just might have to be on the sidelines for that one.
For what?
Right
Hold
in the
on. What
action.
sideline? That's what I want to know. What sideline?
The Cowboys sideline, of
Hold on.
course.
How you going to be on their sideline and you pick the Patriots?
Well, I can get away with
No,
that.
you can't get away with that.
I'm objective.
No.
You know, maybe they would surprise me.
Hold on.
Maybe they would be
Against
motivated by me.
Dak
Might be motivated.
has the highest completion percentage of any quarterback in NFL history in his first 3 years.
That's a stat. Where'd you hear that? I love that.
All them come from behind victories.
Right.
He's the guy.
Wait, he's led the NFL in fourth quarter comebacks? Wow, really? The last 3 years?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And with all that being said, you say he's going to take the L.
Well, to Tom Brady?
No.
Winning his 7th Super Bowl? Yeah. I mean, how can you bet against Tom Brady? What do I always tell you on the show? Never bet against Tom Brady. Okay. Well, the Cowboys would be a first time in the Super Bowl. It would be all the lights, camera,
There ain't no
action.
first time. You told me they won 5. You tell me
But then the Cowboys will win next year's Super Bowl. Okay.
We don't need to get
Yeah, but
ahead
I'm
of
just
ourselves.
saying. So I've got the Dallas Cowboys going 12-4 once again for the 3rd time in 4 years, winning the NFC.
And then what
East.
they get them?
It's going to get them to the Super Bowl. But I have them, I'm being totally objective about my Cowboys. I have them losing to the Saints on a Sunday night at New Orleans. I have them losing at Patriots. I have them losing at Bears. That's on a Thursday night. And I'm so objective, I'm giving them a loss to your Eagles at Philadelphia on December 22nd. So 4 losses, and that's it. And I try to look harder and harder.
This many losses.
Yeah. 7. You have them missing the playoffs. I want this on the record. You have my Cowboys.
We already got due on it.
Okay, but you have them missing the playoffs for like 5 cases. Was that it? 5 cases? Missing the playoffs.
Did you guys
Zeke
decide
gonna
this
hold
guy
out.
was away? Oh, boy.
Zeke going to hold out.
Okay. Your only hope is holdouts and contractual madness in the locker room.
Whatever, Skip.
That's all you got. You need contractual distraction. That's all you got.
Well, pay him.
Yeah.
Tell Stephen Jones to pay up.
What do you think is going to happen if everybody is healthy and relatively happy? What do you think is going to happen to this squad? It is on the verge.
Well, Stephen and Jerry could have made everybody relatively happy already.
Okay. So back to your Eagles. I'm being totally glass half full on your Eagles.
No, you're
and
not.
I'm giving them 11-5. 11-5. I've got them losing at the Packers. Is that fair? I'd say that's fair. I got them losing at your Vikings. Is that fair? I think so.
Me.
At Cowboys, you better believe it. That's a night game. And then I've got them losing to the Patriots at home. That's going to happen. And that's it. I have them winning out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got them winning their last 6 games in a row to eke into the playoffs as a wild card out of the NFC East. So I'm being open and objective about your Eagles.
You okay with that?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
You're not
They're
worried?
gonna fly all over the Cowboys.
Okay. All right.
That's all we got?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna be on the sideline cheering on my homeboy.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to be up in Foxborough for the AFC Championship game?
No, it's gonna be in Arrowhead again.
Really?
Yep.
Well, then that's easy. I already saw what Brady does at Arrowhead.
Oh, that's easy.
He owns Arrowhead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like these picks. I've written everything down, so I
Okay.
know you can make changes before the season.
Yeah,
but
somebody across from me does not feel too
I
convicted
feel very good.
about. Yeah.
I mean, when I was going over it this morning, it was like
there's not
Eagles
even.
Chiefs.
Yeah. Eagles, Chiefs, Eagles. So I'm going to say this one last time. The most underrated team in football right now is the Dallas Cowboys. The most overrated team in all of football right now is Carson Wentz's Philadelphia Eagles. I stand by that.
Dougie P.
Remember.
Go
I
write
said that.
another book bestseller.
Okay. Yeah.
And you know where'd he learn up under?
What's the next one would be called? Fearful?
Fearless.
Okay.
You got another Philly special brewing.
Does he?
Yeah, got another one brewing.
I think Fearless just went to Jacksonville.
Oh,
Whatever.
Heart too.
Watch
okay.
him fold up.